Okay guys, now we're going to do the interior engine bay and trunk of this 1960 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. A car that has been restored, and you can see it was done very nicely. This is an AACA award-winning car from back in 2005, which is when it was restored. It was painted back then. And the good thing about having a little older paint job is you can really tell what you have here, because if there was rust, it would rear its ugly head by now, and it has not. And typically, if you go to the level of doing a car like this, you typically do it right. You don't cut corners, and if there are any issues, you take care of them. So that's what I believe we have here. This car is on consignment with a good friend of mine. It's supposed to be a matching numbers car. We're going to check those numbers for you and get those to you over the course of the auction. I got a picture of this in the auction. There's the body tag. Paint code is 12. So this car was Olympic white to begin with. And as I mentioned in the other video, these cars are not a dime a dozen. These are very scarce. So if a gentleman or a woman wants a heather metallic 1960 Cadillac convertible, you don't just open up the want ads or pull the internet up and find one. They're very difficult to find. So many times people will just create whatever color they want. It's not uncommon. But I will challenge anybody to find any white anywhere on this car. This car was taken apart and done properly. Coming around to the interior, I think the factory color interior works well with the heather metallic. I guess it's preference. I'm sure some of you are going to go, hey, that's awesome. Some of you might not like it, but everyone that's seen this car thinks that the interior actually complements the heather metallic very nicely. Door panels look nice and original. Seats look, I mean, if they've been redone, they must have been done a while back. They've got just the right amount of patina on them, if you want to call it that. I mean, very minimal wear. You got one little button missing there, which is, you know, it's missing. Just noticed that today. All the bright work on the dash looks nice. The air conditioning blows cold, which is a big plus, especially on a convertible. Radio does not work, clock does not work, power seat does not work. It's the only thing I found on the car that is not operable. All the power windows work. Again, the air is cold, the power antenna works. A lot to love about this car. It's like any other car that's 60 years old, you'll find an odd or end that's not exactly perfect on it. Trunk is absolutely immaculate. All the rubbers look great. I don't know exactly how many miles are on this car since the restoration, but it can't be very many, because there's very little wear and tear on this car. It's got a matching Auburn spare tire under there with the jack and all the things that go along with it. Up under here looks all good. This is stuck down, so you can't see that. But again, there is no rust on this car. We'll do a video of the undercarriage soon. I've got to get up on the lift. I actually got to get, where's it at? Oh, it's in the back. I got another 61 Brits that we're going to put on the lift first. It's ahead of this one, then we're going to put this one on the lift. But this is going to be a heck of a buy. You know, I've been getting decent numbers for these cars. I just sold a 59 Series 62 for $184,000, and you know, got 196 for a heather metallic Brits last year. So this is not a high 100 car, but it's definitely a beautiful six-figure car that will be a deal compared to what it would cost you to restore it. And you can see there's no rust under the bottoms of the doors. I only, you know, like I said, this is a consignment. If I'm going to do a consignment, I'm going to be super picky. I'm going to go, hey, it's got to be good. If I see anything I don't like, then I tell them to move on, because I'm only wanting to represent the best cars. And this is it, guys. There you go. Here's your chance to own a heather metallic 60, cream of the crop, top shelf restoration, blue chip car. Check it out, guys. Bid all you can. You'll see this on YouTube. It'll be on live on Bring a Trailer very soon. And snatch it while you can, because there's not many of these out there. Good luck, everyone.